Well, hey, welcome. I'm Tim. It's my partner Fred. We are the Skally Line, and you are listening to Tales from the Deep North.
Volume 1. This is our very first
Yeah.
in the new series. So welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
So there's a long tradition of people selling their stuff when they're hard up for cash.
God knows.
You ready to sell something?
I did. Yeah, when I moved up north to Sandstone, I got laid off my job, and things were looking kind of bleak for about 6 months. I'd been teaching some guitar lessons, and I sold my old Alvarez guitar to a student for $150, which is what I paid for it at Zwenke Music in Casson, Minnesota, when I raised money by mowing lawns when I was 12 to get it. And I wish I had that back, but he's not selling. What about you?
Oh, I think I had an Epiphone semi-hollow electric I had to let go of in college for
Drinking money?
probably.
Let's be honest.
But in the Depression,
Oh, yeah.
in the Depression, a lot of people were hard up for cash, and they were selling all kinds of stuff. Like you've probably seen that photograph where that mom is, kind of embarrassed and she's got signs off. She's actually selling her kids.
Right. Right.
So people were doing all kinds of wacky stuff, but
To avoid the soup lines and all the rest of it, yeah.
yeah, and sometimes all you had to bargain with was your property and your equipment.
That's right.
And then, if you weren't making the payments on your mortgage,
Oh, man.
the banks would swoop in and they'd start auctioning off your stuff.
Yeah, well, the banks famously used to say that they used to tell people your mortgage works harder than you do because it never stops earning for the bank. In fact, what we're going to do today is a song that I got from this book. It's called North Star Country by a woman named Meridelle LeSueur, who I admire a great deal. It's a marvelous book. I highly recommend it. She was a poet, a novelist, an organizer, community activist who was active well into the 1990s. I think she passed away late 90s, early 2000s. A fixture in the Twin Cities and Minnesota. And towards the back, she writes about a labor movement that started kind of by the Farm Holiday Association, which was an organization that began in Iowa. And when a farm was foreclosed on by the bank, what they would do is send auctioneers, get things sold off as quick as possible. Because, well, you've seen It's a Wonderful Life. You know what a bank run looks like. It's pretty terrifying for bankers. So, in order to stave this off, the Farm Holiday Association was pushing for legislation to change the law about how foreclosures worked. And they were largely successful. Pissed off the bank something bad, but Floyd Olson, the governor at the time, backed them because he could see the writing on the wall. There were more farmers than bankers. But the locals figured out a way to stop this.
Yeah, people are inventive. Always.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, exactly. They would get all their friends and relations together and make sure they were the only ones who attended that auction. Well, let's let the song tell the story for itself.
Yeah.
Mr. Gents of Harvest section, bottom lane for 3 generations or more. And then in one hot summer, the locust landed and eat him right down to the floor. So tut, 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 Mr. National Bank. Oh, what a pity, Mr. Gents, what a shame. But your mortgage works harder than you do, so I'm afraid we're gonna call it our claim. You see, the banker, he's the fella who lends you his umbrella while the sun bounds along his tracks. And the very damn second the cloud scoots by, he's grabbing that lumber chute bag. And when the press button metal puts your place on the block, you organize the local labor. You be an auction vigilante by the note for a penny, and you hand it right back to your neighbor. So who you gonna call? Back to the wall, and the wolves sound them at your door. Oh, you stand money goes to the banks. Well, who bid 5? Is that a nickel over there? Mr. Jensen wants to give you his thanks. Who bid 2? Coming to give it 2 now. The missus put some pies in the tent. Oh, who going 3 times now? Sold for 1 red cent. So who you gonna call? And the backs of the wall and the wolves have out at your door. Oh, we stand together on the fallen wall. Ain't that what friends are for? So call out the Jensens, the Johnsons and the Swensons. Time for some country retribution. Oh, we'll gather up the Nelsons, the Olsons and the Paulsons for having us a penny auction. Son, you better stay in the city, 'cause this is a penny auction. Well, who you gonna call? And your back's to the wall, and the wolves sound out at your door. We stand together or we fall to fall. Ain't that what fans are for? So call up the Jensens, the Johnsons and the Swensons. Time for some country retribution. We'll gather up the Nelsons, the Olsons and the Paulsons. We're having us a penny auction. I said we're having us a penny auction. Yeah, we're having us a penny auction. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Tim Cheesebrow, Fred Keller with the Skally Line. We'll see you next time.